I think it's actually high time now to start off World War II for Japan's sake against the Brits and the Dutch down here. Maybe the Americans, but maybe they will have to wait for later. But first I made that promise in one of the comments to correct the thing I missed, which is switch out the light tank production to the Hago. So I will do just that before I forget it, so it is done. Now they will be replaced by the superior Hago tanks, but we will require a bunch of days in order to fulfill the need, which is 204 days at current production, but that will ramp up over time. Also, I got told that Daitoa Kyoeken, I will never understand how to pronounce that, Kyoeken, whatever, means Greater East Asia Co-Prosperity Sphere, which makes a ton of sense. So that is our faction, Greater East Asia Co-Prosperity Sphere. That's while that is a mouthful to say, that is easier to say than whatever this is pronounced to say, or supposed to be pronounced, I mean. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense, so I'll go with that instead. This army is primed and ready to take Singapore area. I don't know what is called the rest of the area. I know Singapore is just this bit. Kuala Lumpur and the area around it. I can't remember what the rest of this peninsula is called, unfortunately. All I get is Sumatra, but this is Sumatra. This is not. So I will call Singapore and Kuala Lumpur. I suppose that makes sense. That's fair. And these armies here are primarily ready to take Burma and, well, Mandalay, as we went through before, and Assam. I think maybe edit this line here a bit to kind of come from the north instead. Could even do 2 lines. That would be a possibility. Like we could select the most southern ones, like these divisions over here. They could move for their own little bit down here and come from their own direction, and we could assign these 9 divisions here, which then in turn would have to go up something like this. No, you're not supposed to go, like you're supposed to be part of or from this thing. So when they reach here, the same 9 divisions will kind of go for that. And then they can join up with the rest. I mean, that makes sense, I think. I think that would make more sense. Just kind of try to make... There we go. So first it will go down here. When you reach that, it will go here and, well, then continue on with the plan. So I've gotten a bit better control now over the army planning or battle planning things, tools. The edit mode makes a lot of sense. I like holding down Alt and then shifting them around makes it a lot easier. So you can actually make multiple arrows for the same army, which I knew you could before, I just weren't really very good at it. So now I think, basically, just waiting for these divisions to arrive and kick off the war. That's pretty good. I'm just gonna take a look to see, I think... Let's see here. Yeah, we have some fighters covering the whole thing. Maybe work on interception instead. Could do both, but I noticed that the national unity has actually gone down a bit. And that construction or repairing... No wait, this is building. So why is the national unity going down? Something must have been bombed, or maybe it wasn't really that high to begin with. It could be both. Or either or. Bit motorized. Maybe a bit more motorized, and the rest should probably go into light tanks. And maybe make a second line of infantry equipment production. That would probably make a bit of sense. There we go. And now suddenly we have insufficient resources. Of course we do. Oil, thankfully we won't have oil need for much longer. Wait, we can't trade with... Oh, this chromium. I thought I was asking for oil. There we go. Trading a bit more with Venezuela. Over there, anything else we need? Actually, steel. German Reich, we will need more steel from you. Hopefully the rest of Asia can supply more steel or whatever. I think I went through this previously, but I think maybe going through the resources here would be better. Wait, did I go through resources? No, resistance map, what is this? Let's see. There is resources. Tungsten and steel. Steel. Yeah, so we will get more steel, and as previously mentioned, here is a lot of oil and a lot of rubber. Holy shit. Like these areas have almost all the rubber in the world, it feels like. So that will be needed for the tank production. Come on. Hopefully there won't be anything that is insufficient need at the moment. And yeah, let's see how many divisions are there here. 58 divisions. Yeah, they were the ones guarding Siam from assault. The Chinese divisions. Wait, I don't see any divisions at the moment. And also turned on 3D units. I noticed that when you scroll up, which I'm mostly at, either way, you don't see the unit anyway, so they're not too distracting. Plus, you know, I noticed some are limping sometimes, kind of using the weapon as a crutch to get forward, and so on. So let's go with this for the moment and see what happens. Should go fairly decent. Landing craft got done. Anti-air. Whoa, well, let's see. Tone class, we don't need that. I was also thinking, oh, I forgot to make the new ship type, but I wasn't that stupid, thankfully. So no need to go for that. Maybe improved infantry equipment. Seems like a reasonable thing, considering what will happen now, or soon, with the invasion of Burma and British Raj. I don't know, maybe I should make, like, after they arrive here, just kind of head for whatever here, Afghanistan and Iran. See, how much resources are there in Iran? Anyway. A tiny bit of oil. I mean, there's some oil in Iran. There's free oil in Afghanistan, or Saudi Arabia, I mean. That doesn't seem like a lot. And only free tungsten in all of Afghanistan. You're trying to tell me there's no resources left in any place in Afghanistan except for free tungsten. Somehow it seems a bit small. Oman, only 2 oil there. 1 oil in Yemen. I mean, imagine playing as Yemen. You will have to import pretty much everything. Steel, chromium, rubber, everything will be... well, you will need to import. It's not going too well for Italy, though. They're struggling against the UK and France. I mean, Vichy France and France are fighting feverishly in Tunisia for power. So, I mean, Italy should be able to manage this. They have created a pocket here of French and British troops. They should be able to surround that if the AI decides to be competent in that regard. But I've noticed that the AI is surprisingly easy many times, at least on normal difficulty. Maybe increase the production of fighters. Liberia join the Allies. We're not at war with the Allies at the moment, but we will be very, very soon. Oh yeah, aluminum. Do anyone here in Asia produce aluminum anyway? There's 2 aluminum here. So 2 aluminum in all of India. There's a lot of tungsten available in various places, but very little aluminum. Here's some more aluminum, so we'll probably head for that. But yeah, maybe, I mean, how do you do this? How do you create a new... I don't know how to create a new faction. Or no, not a faction, but a front or battle plan. Let's see, help me. How do I... Wait, that's not what I meant. It was more like, how do I make a new one of these? Oh, well, I guess basically what I'm trying to do is these divisions over here, they need to take all of Borneo in one fell sweep. That means that we need to land at multiple locations at the same time. Meaning here, here, and wherever else could be left. I mean, there's got to be some port somewhere here. No? No port? Oh, naval base. There we go. So there's some more naval bases that we need to take. We kind of need to invade all of Borneo and then take it. But to do that, we need to have some ship coverage. And here we have one ship, the heavy cruisers, and the carriers, and the carriers. So these fleets should be relocated to Saigon. Well, shouldn't really, honestly. Because there's only a... Well, how many ships can it be? Okay, so we ignore this one. And then take the rest to Saigon. Interesting sound. This one is a very low supply cap for this. Hong Kong is ready with like 15 divisions. That's a bit oversized, and I can agree with that. Should maybe build some more naval bases. But after we take Singapore, we can just, you know, repurpose that to fit our needs. So this fleet, where are you operating currently? You are in the South China Sea. That is for sure. That is exactly what you're supposed to do. But I'm thinking maybe search and destroy in the South China Sea and in the Celebes Sea. Take those two areas. They can actually reach even further. So Java Sea. Actually, maybe not Java Sea. Maybe not. Maybe take the Gulf of Thailand. There we go. And these fleets now should relocate over there. Oh god. Missing a lot of natural focuses. I'm thinking maybe... Oh, wait, let's go for airbase. No. Let's not, in fact. Maybe go for warrior traditions to shore up the national unity. And then after that we'll go for Indian army as soon as possible. So floating fortress, increase that because finally the ships will be fighting. Holy shit, there's a lot of ships just traveling around. They're even hitting each other, but not sinking. Almost a bit too many of them. Almost. Okay, so we have these ones, search and destroy. Because that's kind of their main purpose in life. And they will do that in the Straits of Malacca, Java Sea, and well, I suppose that's kind of what we will do. At least those two fleets. They are the vanguard or whatever they call it. I should probably relocate some fighters and naval bombers to a nearby airfield in Indochina. Prepare those bits as well. You see, where are the rest? Do we have any more naval bombers available anywhere? We actually have quite a lot of them, in fact. Here we have some naval bombers on a carrier... Oh, of course they're on a carrier mission. I don't want the ones on carriers. Can I get those who are not on carriers? Taiwan. I guess the rest are on carriers. Most of them are actually on carriers. So maybe we should make a new... Maybe we should make that a new. These are guarding the homelands. The Sichuan. Which will relocate these fighters. Here. And then in Indochina, create a new naval bomber. Let's see, naval bomber here. We don't have enough of them. We need more naval bombers. Can I increase production of them? I could. If I reduce production of something else. But what? Well, towed anti-tank, of course. We don't need that many. And then we'll fill up the naval bombers, because we need more of them to help out. But those we have already. Those are coming now from Taiwan and wherever place else. There we go. Now they are already fighters and naval bombers galore. They will be helping out... No, the Straits of Malaya. We can't reach that far. Alright. So the naval bombers will be in South China Sea. And so will the fighters. So we will cover South China Sea. And help out. So air superiority, interception. Let's do both of them. There we go. So now we have plenty of airplanes covering the South China Sea. And approach that our amphibious troops will take. Maybe increase the carrier. Wait, where did it go? Where did it go? Close air support. I'm looking for naval bombers. There we go. Let's get more of them. And now suddenly need more aluminum. We're really putting a lot of effort into importing stuff, so hopefully this will solve our needs of that. These units are green, so we'll take 2 of them. I mean, whatever, just take some general. And they will have the amphibious plan of going from here. I think I selected it, hopefully. And then for here. What? Not a valid province. Can I select this? Come on, I want to select you. Why is this not working? Can only create a single invasion order from any given port. Ah. Okay, never mind then. You can return to... No, not here. You can return to... Is it you? Yeah, there we go. Okay, they can follow that order and then move forward. I don't care. We have some free dockyards available, 2 of them to be precise. They can go into producing more light cruisers and of course need to import more stuff. This time oil. Venezuela is actually reaching the cap of their oil production. And the next one is Mexico, which we can get some more oil on. So that should give a fairly good surplus, but now we're putting 19 factories into traded goods. Honestly, not very brilliant. And also steel. We've got even more steel reliance on the German Reich. It's not very good at all. Well, there we go. At least now the production should be sated, but now, of course, more stuff available. And 3 civilian factories, which might go into making some radar stations. Can I make a radar station here? I can. And maybe increase the air base. No, wait, the naval base is what I want to increase. Where did the naval base go? There we go. There's a naval base. Maybe increase the level of that naval base and also some naval base. We should make an outpost somewhere here. Increase the places here and then do some more air bases here. There we go. Just have this as an outpost. Outpost. There we go. Should work fairly well. And the radio station here as well as one on this island over here to kind of cover Japan, and one way up here in the north, in case the Americans try something stupid. That should cover most of it, hopefully. Like, most of these things are fairly new to me, because I haven't really had the time yet to explore them. I mean, the game is new and out to play if you're interested in it, and you probably already got it and are playing yourself, so now all of you can give me a bunch of tips on how to do things better, so I don't mess up as much. Ain't that great? Okay, so there's a bunch of Japanese ships patrolling all over the place. Hopefully these hangar ships will be worth it. Hopefully they will be worth it. Okay, so we're almost done with the army tech there. So let's see, when the war tradition. So in 14 days the war will start. 14 days. That doesn't seem like a lot. Actually 20... Wait, yeah, 14 days. Okay, let me guess, I will need to import more stuff now. No, I didn't. What a wonderful surprise. Wonderful, wonderful surprise. 8th infantry type 3. Wow. 4 of infantry type 5. They would actually have numerical superiority, but they have more varied stuff. They have artillery and a bunch of other things like that. Here is the combined Siamese and Japanese army. As you can see, very varied, has a lot of stuff. There's actually no British soldiers nearby to help out. Now we're ready. Now we're ready for war, so let's begin the bloody war. Okay, so it is actually Britain we need to declare war on. Conquer focus, declare war. Now the game kind of froze up. Yeah, and we declare war on Britain as well. Conquer focus. So let's hope that America is not part of this war yet. Shall we see? United States are not part of the war. That is excellent. But they do have volunteers in Australia, New Zealand and South Africa, which is worrisome. But we are working on the Silver Legion of America. Maybe the Silver Legion will do their stuff before. But why can't I start this? Is one of the following must be true. Control Singapore. Okay, we can control Singapore. In fact, this army start work on invading. And this army, well, you are doing exactly what you're supposed to do. However, Purple Army can start working on their engines. And so can... Well, Which one army am I missing now? Oh, there's 2 teal armies. Of course I was a bit. Oh, god damn it. The game is lagging up now with all the new war participants. There we go. So like 1 million stuff was called into this war. Let's see, no America. Please no America. No, no America, but some have already surrendered.